Sakshi says to Janki, you were my daddy, he told me. My papa always said you were like his ma to him. Janki says, Sakshi, you were a good girl and USHT, take rest, go. Sakshi says okay and leaves. Ronak sees Vinay tensed and asks him what is it. Kajal helping Munmun get ready. Neeti calls her. Vinay says, Ronak, I fought with Neeti. Neeti tells same thing to Kajal. Ronak says come with me and Kajal takes Neeti along with her to Vinay. Ronak says good, you two came here, we were coming to you. All four get into argument. Ronak says Vinay is right. Kajal says Neeti is right. Vinay says stop it. Neeti says yes, listen, we have resolved it, and both leave. Ronak says look, we were fighting for them. Kajal smiles. Kajal says even me and Akshay used to fight like this, and then gets upset. Ronak says don't stop, tell me, it will be for our good, tell me. Kajal says yes, Akshay used to always pampered and spoiled Sakshi and we used to fight over it. Once we went shopping and kept fighting on what to buy, and the dress I wanted someone else chose it, and then Akshay convinced them that this is a bad dress and got it for me. Ronak says Akshay was very convincing. Janki sees them talking. Ronak says next time I will charge, it takes lot of efforts to make you smile. Radhika asks Kajal to get Munmun. Munmun asks Kamini to chill and not to worry and says don't you worry of that stupid Janki auntie, she is a dog and you her elephant. Kajal reaches there and listens to them. Munmun says all I want is Ronak and nothing else, and I don't care about Kajal, and Ronak will be with me, and even if he doesn't show any interest in me, I have his bank balance. Kamini says oh so intelligent. Munmun says ma, you saw how I tricked Ronak and now I will be a rich wife. Kajal leaves from there. Kamini sees someone walking and says who it was. Munmun says it's Kajal, I spoke all this purposely and now see my next step. Kamini says stupid girl. Munmun says ma, just wait and see my game. Kajal says God, Munmun is bad girl, who SHD I tell this to. Kajal is thinking of Ronak's help to her family. Everyone waiting for engagement to begin. Kajal thinks of telling of Munmun's plan to Janki. Kajal's internal voice says don't tell her, she won't believe. Kajal decides I have to do my job and tell Janki auntie next is her decision. Kamini calls Kajal and says come, let's go, the engagement is gonna begin. Come, you will feel good. Kajal ignores them and leaves. Munmun says mom, our new bank balance is waiting, come let's go. Kajal thinks I have to stop this or else Ronak sir's life will get ruined. Time comes when Ronak and Munmun gonna exchange rings. Kajal thinks oh god, what will I do? The rings getting exchanged. Kajal acts as if giddy and faints. Ronak drops his rings and helps Kajal. Doctor checks Kajal and goes out and says Kajal is fine. She was just stressed. She wants to meet Janki Devi. Janki gets surprised. Doctor leaves. Janki walks into Kajal's room. Kamini says why she wants to meet Janki. Munmun says to break my engagement. Kamini says I told you Munmun. Munmun says ma, relax. Kajal says auntie, I wish to talk to you in private, please close the door. Janki closes the door. Kajal gets off her bed and says auntie, the information I am gonna share is related to Ronak sir's life, and tells what Munmun said and says please believe me auntie. Janki says wow Kajal, Ronak is struggling to help you all and you are behind his happiness. Kajal says no auntie, I am not lying. Janki says girls like you are characterless, and remember Kamini is my best friend. I will not hear a single word against her and her daughter. Munmun is taking a friendship in good way and you are pointing at her. Girls like you are good for nothing and you proved me right. My decision of you keeping away from Ronak was so right. Recap: Ronak and Kajal together. Ronak says I fought with ma to talk to you. Kajal says Janki auntie has asked me to not talk to you and said I am creating problems in her life. Ronak says what, where did this come from?